You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. We didn't make it one day. We did not make it one day of training camp without some drama breaking out. I mean, seriously. And I already had a video lined up about to shoot it from some of the things that I heard from the training camp media availability. Caitlin Clark making it very clear she wants to play. She's ready to play. She's capable of playing. And then Stephanie White making it very clear she's not going to have a superstar on this team. She's not. There is no me, it's we. You notice she makes a point to talk that way because she believes that is above criticism. Oh, because if they criticize this, they're going to look selfish. No, I mean, when there was Michael Jordan, there was Michael Jordan. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't believe that Stephanie White knows how to properly use a dynamic superstar. There it is. It's out in the open. I don't think she knows how to elevate and build the team and the system around the player. That's how that's supposed to work, is to build the team around the player. Not force the player into some predisposed system that you have. But let's start here. Let's start with the drama of Raven Clark deciding she's not going to high-five Caitlin Clark. And this is exactly what the Indiana Fever have brought on this season. The fact is, if you do not draft this person, I'm not making this video right now. We're not talking about this. But the fact is, all eyes are going to be on both of these players. And the Indiana Fever have nobody to blame but themselves, not the fans, not the unhappy fans that warned you the very second that you announced your pick at number 10, you're inviting drama. You're inviting controversy. Here we are. Right here, that's Raven Johnson right there, takes a step back. Blatantly takes a step back. No confusion. That's Raven Johnson. This arm is Caitlin Clark. Watch her come out. Raven Johnson's going to take a step away. No high five with Caitlin Clark. And I can tell you right now, it's already getting ugly on the social media streets out there. It's getting ugly. This gentleman says this is the culture and atmosphere the Fever want to build around Caitlin Clark. Imagine this video circulating on their first day of training camp with people creating a false narrative that Caitlin Clark is acting like a racist. I looked around. There are people that are calling Caitlin Clark a racist right now. When it was Raven Johnson that moved back and put her head down, which resulted in both of them not high-fiving each other. Now, people are running with a completely false narrative. This front office is the worst imaginable. Here we are. Here we are. And if you want to criticize me making this video because you don't, I didn't draft Raven Johnson. I didn't put Raven Johnson on this team. I didn't cause her to step back away from Caitlin Clark. I didn't do any of that. I know what I just witnessed with my own eyes and what you just saw. I don't think there's any confusion there. I don't think there's any mistakes there. You don't have to make anything up. That's factually what we all witnessed. Plain and simple. But it's on the Fever that we are even talking about it. It is on the front office that we are even talking about it. Caitlin Clark, on being ready to play. She is ready to go. She wants to play. She doesn't want to sit.
Game since kind of going through that whole not playing what you wanted to get back to the court.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Steph a little bit, and I'm the person that doesn't want to sit out a single rep. Like, I want to be in there every single time. Like, I just love competing and I love playing, and none of that has changed, but I think just like being a little bit smarter with my body and understanding what it takes. And I think especially like through camp days, like these days are really long. Like, you're on the court 2.5, 3 hours and putting in a lot of stuff. So, you know, taking care of my body at this point in the season is probably the most important thing. You know, whether that's recovery, whether that's pre-court treatment, whatever it is, I think it's those type of things. So, but like I said, I mean, I've never really sat on the sidelines before, so it's a very humbling experience and gives me a good perspective on how to be a great teammate and a great leader and show up every single day for them.
Caitlin Clark is never going to be publicly critical of anything that a coach does. That's her demeanor. That's what we come to expect. But congratulations, Indiana Fever. The biggest star in women's sports is clearly not happy about the playing situation. She should never have to say, I've been humbled. Wait, what? No. I mean, honestly, this is crazy. Stephanie White.
As it's been across the league, and to be able to finally get on the floor, it's an exciting time.
Steph, what was that message when you met a couple nights ago about probably looking back to last year but bringing it forward?
Yeah, I think the message was...
Wait. What is the deal with the continuous nose sniffing? Are we still suspecting that? Okay.
Be able to finally get on the floor, it's an exciting time.
Steph, what was that message when you met a couple nights ago about probably looking back to last year but bringing it forward?
Yeah, I think the message was just we've taken another step. We have to understand what it takes on a daily basis. You know, we're going to continue to put the we over the me. We're going to continue to prioritize the locker room and the chemistry in the locker room and the continuity. And we have to expect more of ourselves on a daily basis. It's about consistency. It's about how we do the work, and it's about putting ourselves in position for success.
Caitlin Clark is just another player for far as she's concerned. She's just another. The fact is, if there is if Stephanie White believes there is a superstar on this team, she believes it is Kelsey Mitchell, not Caitlin Clark. You will never convince me otherwise. You will not convince me otherwise. Wow. Now that, I'm going to tell you, everybody's going to act like they're shocked when that trade request, bam, that sucker's going to hit. When that trade request hits, Fever fans, don't be mad. Don't be mad. You got her to blame. Stephanie White to blame. And I'm sorry, but if I'm the Fever organization, if I'm the Pacers organization, I'm firing her into the moon to get somebody that understands you've got one clear, all-time, potentially dynamic player. Act accordingly, or we will get a coach that will. More Stephanie White on using injuries as an excuse for everything.
Caitlin mentioned that she's 100% healthy, no restrictions, but how do you, I guess, help prepare, or maybe do you change anything about this preparation going into the longest season in W history?
I think the biggest thing is just making sure that we're mindful of this is day one. She doesn't have to be out there every rep. Just being mindful of reps. I think every year that she gets older too, she understands. You know, the cadence is a little bit different. It's not like she has any to go out there and go through everything. I think with her, with Kelsey, with AB, with all of them, just be mindful of getting them in and out. And we need to get other people integrated anyway. So I think it'll give us a good opportunity to do that.
Is there an approach change with Kelsey this year after she's...
All right. I'm going to stop it right there. There is so much agenda with Stephanie White that it's the old guard WNBA agenda. Make no mistake. She is from that guard. She thrives on it. She's that old. You got to remember, the Stephanie White that came into the league is very different than the Stephanie White now. Just saying. Just pointing that out. The agenda. And I don't think Stephanie White likes Caitlin Clark. I believe she absolutely hates the Caitlin Clark fandom. I don't know how else to take it. I really don't. And they need to understand, as an organization, you're already seeing some fans vote with their pocketbooks. That's already happening. This organization better pay attention. They better pay attention. I can tell by the views on my videos, people are fired up, and not in a good way right now. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.